I am here with my dear friend Buzz the Bee from Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. You are going to want to keep a close eye on the weather today, am I right? And let me tell you, it's time now for your local weather report, brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Let's buzz on over to the Main Street Media TV Weather Center.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
Happy Tuesday, I'm Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check at your forecast. We are going to be mostly dry for the first half of today as we continue breezy conditions just like yesterday, with gusts out of the south between 20 to 30 miles an hour for today, morning, afternoon, and evening, as we are waiting for a cold front to approach the Tennessee Valley, bringing us showers and a few rumbles of thunder by this evening. Temperatures stay in the 70s for today, but as we head into the evening, we see some rain and storms off to our west. Will be weakening as it enters into the Tennessee Valley for this evening and overnight, but we are still expecting rain and storms for the overnight period heading into early tomorrow morning, but just a few lingering morning showers for your Wednesday. Otherwise, some cloud cover will stick around as we stay in the 70s. A stray rain chance for your Thursday, but that looks to be the mostly dry day of the next few days, because we are going to see another increase in rain chances heading into Friday and Saturday as a Gulf system looks to push up some moisture into the Tennessee Valley by Friday and Saturday.
Thank you for that update. Tune in each day on Mornings on Main Street for an up-to-date weather report brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. All of their contact information is below. Have a great day.
Good morning, Stefanie.
Good morning. I get a hot tea.
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. So glad you stopped by today just in time to catch our Let's Eat segment with Catherine Mayhew. And the question of the day, do you prefer savory or sweet? What do you pick? Well, I'm typically a savory gal, but it is not often that I turn down a sweet treat either. Well, today, Catherine is taking us to a location. It's a cafe and bakery where you will most likely end up walking out with a couple items, both savory and sweet. I'm talking Paris Baguette. It is on Church Street in Nashville. We'll hear in a few minutes. Catherine is going to share with us all that they have to offer there at that bakery. And what better time? Because the holidays are here, and I know a number of us, or most of us, are hitting a number of parties in the coming weeks. So if you have to take something, this might be your spot to stop and grab a few items. Before we get to that, let's check out what's in our headlines.
Hello, here's the latest news and weather from Main Street Media TV. The Doggy House launches Home for the Holidays program, encouraging the community to foster shelter animals, providing them a loving environment during Thanksgiving and Christmas. With early voting ended, attention shifts to Election Day on November 5th as the Pulaski Citizen offices gear up for live election night coverage, with over 8,500 Giles County citizens having already cast their ballots. Tennessee business leaders' outlook on economic conditions has significantly improved according to the latest Tennessee Business Barometer survey, conducted by MTSU's Jones College of Business. The Portland Public Library of Sumner County's annual silent auction, running from October 22nd to November 16, 2024, features a variety of items to raise funds for programs sponsored by the Friends of the Library. Clarksville Police Department reports 159 motorcycle crashes within the past year, including 56 causing property damage, 93 injuries, and 11 fatalities, with younger motorcyclists under 25 involved in 92 of the incidents. For more news and weather, visit us online at mainstreetmediatn.com. Thanks for watching.
So Busy Bee is a very close-knit family. We fight just like every family does. We have arguments, but we always come out with a solution to the problems. We don't just fight about what we want, we fight about what customers need. We want to make sure that every customer we go to is more than satisfied. And that doesn't just start whenever we show up at their door, that starts when we show up every day at work. We want to make sure that we are serving our customers to the best of our ability.
Nashville's Nutcracker returns to TPAC this December, presented by Nashville Ballet. This holiday season, audiences will journey with Clara and the Nutcracker Prince through Nashville's history and the land of sweets. Tickets at NashvilleBallet.com.
Being a part of a cooperative is being a part of something bigger. Farm Credit Mid-America is a customer-owned lender that specializes in agricultural financing for farm real estate, operating, and farm equipment. A unique benefit of being a part of the Farm Credit Mid-America Cooperative is our patronage program, which has put over $1 billion back in our customers' hands over the last 7 years. That's the power of a cooperative. Visit us at FCMA.com to learn more.
I own the land.
I farm the land. Together we're farmers. This is our cooperative.
Step into the Lionel retail store at Opry Mills, Nashville, and you'll be captivated by all the magic of the 123-year history of Lionel trains. Whether you're already a train enthusiast or just getting started, Lionel will energize your love for trains. NASCAR fan? Come check out your local Lionel station to learn all there is to know about model trains and die-cast NASCAR collectibles. Visit nashville.lionel.com or call 615-455-9399.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. In our Let's Eat segment for today, we're talking about a pastry location where this is what you get when you walk in. You get a tray and you get a pair of tongs, and well, that just equals danger. And why do I say that? Well, Catherine Mayhew is going to share with us how dangerous this can be at the Paris Baguette. Am I correct?
Correct.
What is this wonderful place?
Well, this is a much awaited, anticipated bakery that you would think is actually from France. It's not. It's from South Korea. And they have locations all over the United States. And they literally have thousands of locations in South Korea. South Koreans they're pastry loving people. They love pastries. So that's why this chain was founded there. There's like one on every corner. It's like a Starbucks in South Korea.
So is it just pastries only and nothing else?
Pastries and bread. It's what you would go into and find. And I'll talk about in a minute. There's a couple of nods to South Korea and Asia in general. But the reason it's so dangerous is the empty tray, which I don't know if this is a thing that they started in Korea, but if you live in this part of the world, that's the way they sell pastries at a Mexican bakery.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you go in, you get your tray, you get your tongs. It's a very unintuitive way to do things until you get the hang of it. And therein lies your problem, because beware the empty space on the tray. You don't want to have the empty space on your tray. So
I'll take that. 2 of those, 1 of those.
That's kind of what happened to me. I it's like you go into Costco for, Kleenex or something, and you come out with $200 worth of groceries. That's kind of the same thing at Paris Baguette. So it's a lovely space on Church Street. It's going to look like there's no place to park, but there's a parking garage right next door. And if you go up the ramp, there's a dedicated spot for people to park. And there's another dedicated spot in the back. So don't let the location fool you, because it is kind of a weird location. And it's bright, it's light. There are cases after cases after cases of these beautiful, beautiful pastries. There's puff pastry of every kind. There's all kinds of not donuts, but very fancy confections. They're beautiful, beautiful cakes. Their cakes are known for being very light. It's like a chiffon-based cake, different flavors. You can get it by the whole cake, or you can get it by the slice. They also have something I've never even seen before. They call it a cheesecake souffle.
That's what I wanted to ask about.
It is so delicious. It is, if you don't like sort of the heaviness of a traditional cheesecake, this is like cheesecake a cheesecake cloud.
Ooh.
It's really delicious, and the texture is I'm not even sure I can describe it as being akin to anything. So yeah, they've done that. Then the other thing that I think is most important is they do some South Korean / Asian things.
Mhm.
And the thing that I loved the most was called a mochi donut. Mochi is a rice flour sort of batter, and what it doesn't have the rise, it doesn't have the gluten that a regular wheat flour would have. So it makes a dough that's sort of super springy and chewy in a good way, in a real good way. And the way they pipe their donuts is they pipe them kind of like pearls. So the whole donut just looks like a pearl necklace. And they have different flavors. They have the cinnamon sugar, which is what I got. They have chocolate, they have strawberry. But I would go in there and get nothing but mochi donuts from here on out. If they also have baguette sandwiches. They have a grab and go component. And if you've ever had a baguette sandwich, your basic ham, they do Swiss instead of brie, but it's a great sandwich because the bread's great, right?
Oh, yes. Oh, I mean, the bread looks great from what you have. I want to go back to the puffy donut. Like that just looks, it reminds me of, almost of the donuts that you would get at Cafe Du Monde in Louisiana, or am I wrong?
Beignet. I think you're thinking of a beignet.
Beignets, yes.
Yeah, this is a completely different. Well, I had never had mochi before I got this donut. And so I actually looked it up, as I do all the time, look up things I don't know. And I thought, I'm not sure if I'm going to like this. Well, it was the first thing I just demolished.
Oh, well, that
because
looks
everything
like
else I was familiar with. They do like a little puff pastry tart with pastry cream and fruit on the top. Yum, yum, delicious.
Yes.
It was fine. But let me say one more thing, because I got my nose a little bit out of joint when Paris Baguette came in, because they're a giant chain making gazillions of dollars. I begrudge them nothing. They have beautiful pastries. It's a gorgeous shop. It is fun to use the tray. And I'm glad they're here. But there are two local French bakeries run by actual French people that have been in Nashville, one for, I think, maybe 10 years, the other for probably about 5. And I would strongly urge you, in addition to going to Paris Baguette, to check out Little Gourmand. They have locations in Berry Hill and Green Hills, and Coco Rico, which has a shop on Division right at the roundabout where the Musica statue is. They are lovely bakeries, and these are folks that are in our community, and I urge you to support them because they make, honestly, better than Paris Baguette. They do. They do.
Well, kind of going off of what Catherine just said, you guys, wherever you are, support those local restaurants. I know we've highlighted, some fast food things here and there and, a couple chain places, but when you're somewhere, really check out what they have as far as local flavor and locally owned restaurants for sure.
Well, they're paying your taxes. They're supporting your kids in school. They're contributing to fundraisers for, elementary schools. Yeah, they're your neighbors. Support them, please.
Well, I appreciate that. And again, Catherine, pretty much every time, 99% of the time, you have a local spot that you highlight here on Let's Eat. So thank you so much. And again, always looking forward to your article. For those who are not familiar with your article in Main Street, Nashville, when does it go up and where do we find it?
It goes up on Mondays, and you just find it at Main Street or Google my name, and it'll pop up.
And again, Catherine Mayhew, very easy right there. Oh, we just love it. We love you, Catherine. Thank you so much. Until the next time, we'll see you soon.
Okay, take care.
Stick with us here at Mornings on Main Street. I don't know about you. My mouth is watering right now. I want to try something somewhere now. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
He shoots and he scores!
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel, urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
This holiday season, the largest lantern festival in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. Experience more than 1,000 all-new, handcrafted lanterns, towering creatures, magical worlds, and a North Pole village. At the center of it all, the Smashville Ice Rink. Welcome back to Zoolumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
Welcome back. Take a look. Here is what guests were treated to at the Select Your Crown 2024 event held at the factory in Franklin over the weekend. Markeisha Wardell, founder of Select Your Crown and owner of Rose Beauty Bar in Clarksville, shared with Mornings on Main Street recently that the toll hair loss takes on a person and how it impacts one's sense of self-worth and well-being is quite significant. Saturday, Wardell helped to change the lives of 100 people by giving them the gift of hair. This is the fourth year for Select Your Crown, an event created to help women and children battling hair loss. You can learn more about Select Your Crown by visiting selectyourcrown.org. It was a fun Saturday in Columbia for Bright Apple Inc.'s first Apple Fest. Families were treated to tacos, activities, an apple tasting table, and apple pies. Most importantly, those in attendance learned how Bright Apple Inc. works to provide healthy snacks for Maury County students every school day. In a survey by the nonprofit, it was found that Maury County teachers see firsthand that healthy snacks contribute to better student focus and attention. You can find out more information about Bright Apple Inc. by going to brightapple.org. I want to thank Catherine for sharing all of her great food spots with us here at Mornings on Main Street. I do hope you get a chance to stop by Paris Baguette to enjoy one of their delicacies there at the cafe. I look forward to stopping by myself and cannot wait to try pretty much everything they have on the menu. As always, thanks for joining us here at Mornings on Main Street. Have a blessed rest of your day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.